What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the WoW Gamer 100 here. For the first time in quite a while, I am bringing you guys a video of the best way I know to farm the Argussian Reach and Army of the Light reputations. Now, first, the main thing you want to do is, like say, as a human with diplomacy, you gain an additional 10% over any other race in the game. So if you're wanting to grind as little as possible to get exalted with either the Argussian or Argussian, I don't know exactly how you say that, but the quickest way I know is by first off being a human for the extra 10% bonus. And right now there is this World Quest bonus event going on. Anytime this is going on is the best time to farm it, because you gain an additional 50% reputation from Broken Isles World Quests, which means any of these right here on your map that are labeled as World Quests will give you an additional 50% on top of what they already give you beforehand, and then an additional 10% for being a human. And if the World Quest bonus event's going on at the same time as Darkmoon Fair, then there is this thing called the Darkmoon Top Hat, which increases experience and reputation gains by an additional 10% for 1 hour. So that would be 50% from World Quests, an additional 10% to that, and an additional 10% on top of that from Darkmoon Fair for World Quests. But the weeklies, which you get from the Vindicar, from Illidan and that other lady, I don't know what her name is, there's these two weeklies, of course, that you should know that you get by now. Like say it's late in the patch, but like say, I'm not sure if it's Prophet Velen. I know Illidan gives you one, and I think, or is it, I know it's one of these guys over here, but they give you another one that's for Pristine Veiled Argonite. You get 50 of those and turn it in. And the 3 invasions that you have to complete for the Illidan one, those will give you 1280, I believe, as a human with this Darkmoon Top Hat. Those 2 quests right there. And then each world quest individually will give you 128 or 127. It goes back and forth for the reputations with Argussian or whatever, and the Army of the Light. Like say you complete this one, that, it'll give you 128 or 127 reputation. And that's as being a human. Like say, I don't know what it is as the other races. So, but before you can start grinding all this, you do have to complete the, let me pull it up here under Legion. It's this right here, the Orcas Campaign. You have to complete it before you can actually start grinding all these world quests, because otherwise they won't show up on your map if you haven't completed them. But for Argussian Reach, Macquarie is really the only one that ever has world quests for it, but Crocon can sometimes, like this one up here, have it. And yeah, that's really the fastest way possible, honestly, is by getting all those buffs that you can. But like say over here, you see how this one says Army of the Light and it has that elite and it's blue. If it's a blue and it's an elite, then it'll give you both Argussian and the Army of the Light, so you should always do that. And sometimes, like say, emissary quests will sometimes pop up for Army of the Light and the Argussian Reach, and you should definitely complete those. And be sure you do have your top hat on every time you're completing something that's giving you reputation, whether it be a world quest, the weekly, or the emissary quest. It'll give you an additional 10% for all of those. It's just this 50% is only to the world quest, not to those emissary or the weeklies. So yeah, that's really the quickest way I know of in order to gain the reputation for those 2 in order to get your allied races. Like say, I still haven't fully completed the Argussian Reach one, but over these last 2 days I have gained and those 2 days alone, 8,000 because I had an emissary quest, the weeklies, and I had this bonus event plus the Darkmoon Fair. So that should give you an idea. If you have all of those, it shouldn't take you but like maybe 3 or 4 days tops in order to get fully exalted from the beginning of Revered. Like say, whenever you complete that Argus campaign, you'll probably be at start of Honored, I would say, or toward the end of Friendly, I would say. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's really about all there is to it, guys. You just gotta put in the time of completing these world quests and grind it out. But that is the quickest way to grind it out that I know of. So like, just follow those steps and you should get your Void Elf and your Lightforged Draenei in pretty much no time at all. So I hope that helped you guys out, and if you liked the video and want to see more content, just subscribe, hit the like button. That a lot of help, much appreciated, and just let me know in the comments what else you guys think I should do. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.